This will help with, this won't take long, I don't think. I write about social issues, and I've written a television pilot about race and culture within the gay community. And one of the things that I wonder about, because in Atlanta it's pretty significant, it's a pretty segregated community, and I want to try to heal that. When people are Caucasian and have an attraction to someone outside their race, is that something that they have chosen before? Just as you talk about being gay.
Well, maybe it is and maybe it isn't, and that's irrelevant anyway. It's that they have a vibrational proclivity for it. In other words, there's a vibrational matching. So when, you see, vibration is colorless.
Yes, yes, yes.
And so is source, and so is your inner being.
Yes.
And so when you, especially, it's easier to talk about those things that you would describe of the heart, like that sort of attraction.
Okay.
Because what that means is to have found, somehow, some way, alignment with who they are. So the path of least resistance is leading them to precisely what they want, which has nothing to do with so many of the things that people think that relationships have everything to do with.
Okay.
When you say you want to help heal the community, we want to help you soften that a little bit. Because anytime anyone is trying to heal something, they are looking at the absence of the wellness. So that's where your vibration is, and you can't get there from there. So if you want to improve something in a community, look for evidence of the outcome that you like and emphasize it with examples and words. So you describe Atlanta as a place of perfect diversity. And I mean that, you say, in every sense of the word. We are, now much of the world isn't ready to hear it in these terms, we're just giving it to you this way. We are vibrationally equal in terms of our capacity and our ability. But we are very different in the well-being that we are personally allowing ourselves to perceive. And as we misunderstand why things that we want aren't coming to us, we look for reasons and we practice thoughts about those reasons that cause us to hold ourselves in vibrational resistance to the very thing that we want. Every community is that way. And then you could say, but this community is especially productive, beneficial, good feeling, all of those words, because its very diversity is our strength. And in our diversity, we are all able to focus and accomplish our perception of life, which will be realized by us point by point by point by point. So here we all are, free to create, to perceive exactly as we practice. Nobody doing anything to us, nobody foisting anything upon us, no one preventing us from anything. It's all just self-realization. That's what it is. It's all just practiced vibration. So then you could say, I write this book because I am in the process, and I believe I always will be, of figuring out how to hold myself in the perfect vibrational stance to allow all the delicious life that I want and deserve. And I love this community because here I am free to focus in any way I choose to practice myself into the realization of my perfect world. And I so love that I can be living a perfect world with a whole lot of other people living their version of a perfect world all in the same place. And when I got my nose out of their business, my world became so perfect. There is injustice everywhere you look for it. everywhere you look for it. And the more you look for it, the more you'll find it. But more important, the more it will be the basis of your perception, you see. Nice to know.
Nice to know.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yes, indeed.